DJ Durong from Hot 702.5 in Las Vegas, it's time to come together. Rainbow Dreams Educational Foundation presents the 24th annual Las Vegas Juneteenth Festival, going down Saturday, June 21st from 4 to 9 p.m. at the Expo at World Market Center, and it's free to the public. Catch R&B icon Tweed live on stage, plus performances by Kiss Kiss and the Squad, Darnell Alexander, Unk and the Nephews, and Las Vegas's pop princess Ray Millie. Hosted by DJ Ambeezy with Not a Boy DJ and DJ Kelly J on the ones and twos. Stop by and visit the Hot 702.5 FM live remote tent and check in with our on-air personalities. Shop the vendor marketplace, hit up the food trucks, and enjoy surprise guests throughout the night. Presented in partnership with Google, MGM Resorts International, Live You Equals You in the city of Las Vegas. Come together this Juneteenth weekend to celebrate freedom with Tweet and Rainbow Dreams. Get your e-ticket now and be entered to win one of our fabulous prizes. Visit June19LV.com. That's June19LV.com.
.5 in FM sound, blazing today's hip hop, R&B, and pop music, keeping your radio on fire, bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
What's going on, everybody? It's your main man 360, the poet from the Morning Wood, and I'm here to talk to you about the Sci-Fi Center. It's your Vegas home for science fiction, horror, and fantasy. From comic books, toys, and posters to movie screenings and live events, they've got you covered. Located at 900 Cameron Avenue, Suite B209, give them a call, 702-900-4335, or reach them at thescificenter.com.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Cheryl Underwood, and you're tuned into the hottest news station on the planet, Hot 702.5.
Hey, it's Icarice, and I'm here to tell you about Hotcast for Podcasting. We are a podcasting studio located in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the Hot 702.5 FM studios. You can book online at hot7025fm.com. Just click on Hotcast. You can book and find your times right there. Thank you for booking with Hotcast for Podcasting.
Hi. Hey. What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled. This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars. On hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man 360, the poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
E-Class Consulting. It's owned and operated by Icarice, providing tools, training, and resources that are sure to make you and your business even more successful. We are staffed with a marketing, credit, tax, and a real estate consultant. E-Class Consulting also provides a temporary admin service called E-Class Admins. Want to book an appointment with E-Class Consulting? Call 702-518-3002 or email book@eclassconsulting.com. E-Class Consulting, navigating you to greatness.
What it do? It's your main man's 360 the poet. That's THAPOET. And y'all know what it is. Yep. You know what it is, baby. It's holla at the homie. You see it right here. Make sure you still getting your orders in on hollaatthehomie@gmail.com or at hollaatthehomie.com. We can make sure you can get that message to me, and I'll get all your paraphernalia. Because you know me and all my colors and all this kind of stuff. Today's color is sand. That's right. This is a sand color t-shirt. Holla at the homie. What's going on, Carrie Kessler? Long time, home girl. Good to see you out there in them streets. Ex-co-worker of mine out there doing her dizam thing. Good to holla at you, home girl. But today we always know what we do. We like to give our disclaimer that this is the #1 advice column, whether online or in person. And I give a little advice on here. Some of my online colleagues get a little advice. What's up, Sapphire Gardner? 313 Key. Good to see you as always, home girl. So I always like to let people know that I've never been trained in any type of psychology, psychiatry, counseling, or anything like that. But what I have done is I like to say I've lived a very colorful life. And in that colorful life, I've sponged up a lot of game, whether it's from me going through some stuff or whether somebody close enough to me where I can vicariously go through it with them. I can sponge that game up. And what I do online over these airwaves is I squeeze it back out to y'all based off the situation that you facing. You dig? So that's what we do. You know what I mean? Exactly. Always. What up, though? Hey, wait. When BMF coming back? I need to know what's up with that. I think they beefing with Meech and them on there. What's up, D Wheels in the build? My dog, Damon Williams, my brother-in-law in the building. Good to see you, homeboy. You know, Mimi and the baby back. See, I need to come on out here and see us and see what's happening. But we right here, hot7025fm.com, and also on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. We on all these channels, right? So we out here giving it to you live and direct. And I always like to dive straight into the letter that we got here today. So we're going to start it off just like this. Dear Holla at the Homie, I need some real talk from the homies today because I'm out here looking like a damn fool. I've been dating this woman for a few months now, and from the outside looking in, it probably seems like I'm winning. She's beautiful, smart, funny, the whole package. But let me tell you this package might be empty on the inside, or at least full of red flags. Since we started talking, I've been the one doing the giving. I've brought her gifts, helped her with her bills a couple of times, even took her to a couple of nice spots to eat, even co-signed on a small loan. Yeah, I know. But the crazy part is we haven't even had sex yet. Not once. Now, I'm not saying that's all I'm after, but for someone who says we're dating, there's been no intimacy, no real affection, just promises and delays. When I brought it up, she told me she has to really like someone before she sleeps with them. But come on, how much liking does it take before I get a kiss, a cuddle, or something? Meanwhile, she doesn't hesitate to ask for things, lean on me for support, or remind me how sweet I am for doing so much. Deep down, I know I'm being played, but part of me still wants to believe she's just taking things slow, or maybe has a wall up. My boy's been telling me to cut her off, but I feel stuck. I guess I just need that final nudge or maybe some clarity on what the hell I'm doing wrong. Help your boy out. Am I tripping, or am I the latest mark in her finesse game? Signed, finessed, and frustrated. Ooh. Yeah, Dad, you see the hat, D Wheels? You know it. I got this hat from my brother, man. He live out there in Springfield, and he went down to the Chappelle shop and grabbed this for me. Yes, sir. I was wondering if you was going to peep it out, dog. Yes, sir. I got it on. This is my first time ever wearing it, too. It went along with the shirt. You know how I do. Colors. But anyway, what's up, y'all? Y'all know where we at. Holla at the homie. I'm the homie 360, the poet, and I'm here to talk about some real stuff with y'all today, man. We got a partner on the line. He wrote me a letter and said that he don't know if he's getting played. He been buying stuff for this lady. He been out there taking her places. He done signed for a loan with her, co-signed with a loan with her, and she ain't even gave up the cookies. Like, not one. He said he ain't had a cuddle, he had a kiss, nothing. Now, don't get me wrong now. And he said, he said something along the lines like that's not all that he's after. But yeah, she said that she needs somebody she really likes before she gives up the goodies, right? Before she sleeps with him. And he's questioning the same thing I am. Like, how much liking does it take? What's going on, BB Easley? How you doing today? No, I'm not on TikTok with it today. I'm on Facebook and on Instagram and on YouTube. I didn't go to TikTok with it today. Got to get another device out here in these streets. But yeah, so this guy is out here. He's wondering if he's being played to the left, whether he's out here just looking stupid. Yeah, in my opinion, yeah, you are. I'm not going to, I'm on both shoulders. And I'm going to find a way to get on both shoulders. But as of right now, I'm on the dummy shoulder. You know what I mean? I'm glad you're here, BB Easley. That's the thing. I'm on the dummy shoulder. Let me tell you one more time. My guy who we call finessed and frustrated, right, is out here doing the most for this woman that he's been dating. And when I say the most, I mean the most. Exactly, Dan. I said the same thing. He co-signed for a loan, and he ain't even gave her the bone. Come on, man. I got all kind of rhymes for this dude today. Exactly. D. Williams said a loan? Exactly. I'm not laughing at it. I'm just laughing at how you hit that with so many question marks, because that's the truth. You know what I mean? Like, when I say he's co-signing, he getting gifts, taking her out to fine places to eat, and, he can't even get a PG-13 cuddle. He can't even get a PG-13 cuddle out, this woman, so far, right? So, like, and now, what you say? You say you love it? You say that's real man-ish? I don't know. That's and some women may feel that, and I'm not knock again. So here I am on this other shoulder, right? And it's not always about the sex. You're right, BB Easy. It's not about the sex. But this man then co-sign on a loan. He ain't even got a cuddle. Like, he ain't even clicked her mouse or nothing. You ain't even smelt that thing, nothing. Like, nothing. She ain't topped him off, nothing. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't care what, you know what I'm saying? What you say, what's my intentions? My intentions is, if I'm spending some money, then I'm gonna spend some time and some honey. Not like I'm paying. Now, don't get me wrong. If I want to just get some ass, I can go pay for some ass. But if I'm investing all of my time, I'm investing my finances, and you talking about you gotta really like somebody before you give it to them, well, I'm already over here really liking you if that's the case. No, it's not a trade deal. It's not a trade deal, but at the same time, what do you want? What are you giving? What is she giving in return? If all she giving is time and he's giving that up, that's check mark, check mark. You saying it's a trade. If he's giving his time, she's giving her time, 1-to-1. He giving his money, she ain't giving no money. That's still 2-to-1. He's co-signing for loans. She ain't giving no money or no honey. What's up, Monty? That's 3-to-1. You know what I mean? So what is it? I'm not saying it's a trade-off like I'm paying you for your sex, but at some point you got to be like, thank you. What's up, Tonisha Bell? Hope you feeling better, homegirl. Look, you online, so I'm hoping you are. Good to see you on here, my dog. You know what I mean? So, like, you know what I'm saying? Will said that, then tell me what he need to do. Myself, I'm my essence as a woman. And what's up, Les Covington? And I get all of that as your essence as a woman. Nobody's saying that has a price on it. I'm a man with all sisters, right? So I'm not sitting. What's up, Carmen Edwards? Speaking of family, my cuz on the line. What up, cuzzo? Like, I'm a man with all sisters. So I'm never saying that you have to trade out no cookies for no cash, right? I'm not telling nobody to sell no ass, right? You say love shouldn't be transactional. And I get money. I'm not saying love is not transactional. I'm just trying to say, where is the balance? They giving time. He's giving time. He giving love. She giving love, but not loving. You know what I mean? She may be telling him all the things he needs. She may be encouraging him. There may be some behind the scenes, but where is the matchup? Like, if you want to be equally yoked, if that's the way the Bible says, if you want to be like 50-50 or 100-100, where is her 100%? Where is the percentage askew? You know what I mean? Where is that off? Nobody's sitting there saying, like, you have to give up no ass for no cash. I'm not saying that. You don't have to give up the cookies because he's giving you some cash. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If I got to give you something to get from you, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you have to give me something, but give me, rub this thing, kiss on it, do something. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she's giving support in other ways other than sex. And she might be. But he's giving support in all those ways as well. Like, so he's balancing out. He's giving his percentage over here. Like, he's got 5 or 6 marks on his side, and she may just have 2. That's imbalance. Where is the balance? Is my whole thing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you say love is 100-100, it must be reciprocated. It's an action word. It is. It's got to be 100-100. That's why I don't say love is 50-50. No, it's 100-100. You know, the percentage may skew every now and then. You may be like, I ain't giving it my all today. Like I'm gonna just lean over and just give him a little boom, boom, boom. And that, that's 60% of the, the day. What's up, Zero F's Giving, sister in the building? You know what I mean? And I'm not, and again, okay, you say my body isn't up for grabs. All right, so if he just decided to keep the stuff that he was given and just spend some time with her, do you think that she would still be in his pocket, in his corner like that? No. And you can't sit here and tell me anything different. If she's getting from him, she's making this transactional. She's asking for monetary things. And nobody's saying that the sex has to be the exact exchange, but you got to throw some P in there every now and then. Throw it in. Not saying I'm giving you this because, but you just co-sign on a loan. You got to get some head or something. Something. I'm just IJSing. I'm just speaking from the heart of the issue. You just chiming in, sis. So we got a question on the thing today, and I'm loving that all my lady friends and cuz. What's up, Derek Hines? That all my family and friends that are of the female perspective are checking in as well, because I really want y'all perspective on this, because y'all know me. Y'all know me to my core, right? Y'all know who I am. Some of y'all been knowing me 30, 40 years, right? And I'm almost 50, right? So y'all know me. So y'all know I ain't out here tricking off on no tail. Y'all know this off top, right? So my thing is, I would never pressure somebody to give me no goods. But at the same time, I'm going to pull back and hit the brakes before I get to where Mr. Finessed and Frustrated is. Because he feels finessed. He feels like, damn, I can't get a PG-13 cuddle. I can't get no kisses. Like, we ain't slapped no tongue or nothing. Come on, man. This is transactional in its biggest point. You being cash fished. That's what I'm going to tell you straight. You're being cash fished, homeboy. I'm just going to keep it all the way funky with you. You ain't tripping. You caught in a finesse trap, dog. And all the ladies can say, what you say, my body is not on the table, my second half of life. Keep your stuff, sir. And I get, hey, and every person is entitled to keep their stuff, but nobody can sit here and tell me that if they were this woman in this situation where everything was monetarily coming in her direction and she ain't gave up no goods, that if he stopped monetarily giving what he was given, that you would stay in that same corner. No. Would you say, Chanel Monty? Because they're both not getting sex. LOL, she's not getting it from him. He's not getting it from her. So long as they equally going, giving or showing action, I see no wrongs. And then my thing is, I'm not 100% sure that she ain't banging somebody. She's getting all this from you. You are a duck, sir. You are a trick to her, sir, but a trick without the ending. They say it ain't tricking if you got it. Okay, you got it apparently. You got the credit to co-sign for the loan. You got the money to give her to take her out to eat and all these other kind of things. And you got the time to spend. So you're not tricking it off if you've got it. But if you're not receiving what you want in return in any capacity, then I'm going to tell you to reevaluate this situation, my man. Because all these people that are sitting there saying like, oh, my body ain't up for grabs. Nobody sat here and said that they would be still there if this situation was them and the person decided to pull back on the monetary. If he decided to keep his wallet in his pocket, keep his co-signature in his ink pen, nobody has said that they would still be there. And what they say back in the day, I'll wait. Because nobody's going to honestly be able to say that. Because it's a falsism. It's untrue. This narrative has been created. He's created this monster on his own. So I'm not saying it's her fault. I'm not blaming her for doing anything that she's doing. I'm not. I'm not blaming him for being the person that he's being. But he presented a question to me. He wanted to know, am I being played? Is it just she's, just taking it slow? Like my boy's been telling me to cut her off. Telling to snip her off. My boy's been telling me over and over and over to cut her off. And don't get me wrong. Like, yes, and you said his intentions were to get some. Every man's intentions are to get some, ma'am. When y'all get that through y'all head, there ain't a man in this world that's into, whether it's the same sex, the opposite sex, regardless, they're into the sex. Every man in this world is want to get some. So get that out your head. Oh, he just being nice. He being nice long enough to get some of that tail. Would you say he needs to establish this in his relationship where she likes to take the sexual stuff slow? Or if he's her stevia daddy. He might be her stevia daddy, but apparently, he's sugar, because stevia daddies is somebody that only sprinkle a little bit on you. They only give you partial sweetness. But a sugar daddy is somebody, he giving it all. And all she doing is just, thanks, daddy. Thanks, babe. Thanks, boo. Whatever she calling. Thanks. I need action words. Thank you is not an action word. I need, here you go. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? There's no other way for me to slice this. So I'm speaking this from strict trueness of male and female needs, wants, and desires in regards to dating. I've never in my almost 50 years of living met any man dating with whomever they are dating who don't want to get some. It's our carnal nature. Hello. We know when somebody's in heat. Hello. Look in the animal kingdom. Men do all they do it all to do it all to do it. We do it to do it. So let's get that understood. Let me get that understood. If you're there to make love to me, you know what I mean? The thing about it is every man's objective is to get some. Exactly. Here you go. What's up, Robert Cool Kyler? Exactly. Here you go. Now tell me all about it. I like that response. And that's it. Reward this man. So I hope you listening, the lady of Finessed and Frustrated. I hope you tuned in on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or something, because he ain't tell me who you were. I know who he is. I know who this person is. He ain't one of my homeboys. We cool now, but we met through a mutual person, but I don't know who you are. So I hope you tuned in. I hope he told you, check this show out with me later on today. Maybe you'll get a gist of what I'm trying to get across to you, right? You know what I mean? It's not even a complex. This is textbook manipulation. Where is that not understood? This is textbook. You out here making boyfriend level investments with zero emotional or physical return. You're not dating her. You financing her lifestyle, bruh. I told you I'm going to keep it all the way funky with you. I'm not going to sugarcoat this, because apparently you need to know wagwan. You need to know what's happening in. This is textbook manipulation. Like I said, you're not dating her, you're financing her. Now, if you're okay with that, hey, if you wait to drive the car until you pay it off, hey. But is that note worth it? Is it? You could probably be out here with somebody that's be investing in you and giving you some. You say investing in the JJ. You investing. You are financing this feline, this female. You're financing her. You're her financial support. You're financing her lifestyle. She says she needs to really like somebody before intimacy happens. How much does her like cost? How much of your money is it going to take for her to really like you? You see, I keep putting air quotes. What? She didn't even say she got to love somebody. She said, I just got to really like you. So you don't like the fact that I just co-signed on this loan? That wasn't on the, like, at least a 6.5 on the likeness scale, on the Richter scale. That wasn't at least a 8 something out of 10. I co-signed on a loan. This man co-signed on, I don't care if it was a dollar loan, Dollar General, dollar store loan. I don't care what it was. If you don't pay it back, he responsible type thing. So that didn't raise the like bar a little bit. A little bit? You can't just let him put the tip in? What? Come on, Cletus. That ain't cool at all. At all, dog. Just think about that. Think about how much that's taken out of you, Mr. Finessed and Frustrated. It's taking out of you. It's taking energy out of you because you took time to write me this letter. You done sat down with your boys. Your boys done told you, get rid of it. Ain't nothing to cut that chick off. Your boys done told you, cut her off, dog. Nip it in the bud, player. But yet you still on this thing, hanging on like a hubcap in the fast lane, bruh. So I'm going to continue to break it down for you. You know what I mean? These things occur only because, let me hit this button. These things occur because you're allowing them. You know what I mean? So it's like she says she need to like somebody before she shows intimacy. But, okay, cool, respect, you know. But why does really liking someone only show up when she needs a bag? When she needs some of that bread. She need a bill paid. She need a dinner date. Because free food always tastes better. Free food tastes so much better. Oh, my goodness. It's savory. It's sweet. It's flavorful. It's free. Free food tastes better. Where's the quality time? Where's the physical affection? Where does she give to your give? And again, I understand what Chanel Monty said. She said you need to establish this in the relationship from the jump. Okay, that ball is bounced already. But if you want to continue this relationship, you need to establish this moving forward, or do like I say, pull back. What the women say? I'm gonna hold on, tug my purse string, hold on to my purse string. Keep your wallet in your pocket. Keep your ink pen for your signatures in your lapel. Pull back and see what the response is. See what the response is. See what happens when you start to draw back what it was that's drawing her in. Because again, she don't like you until she needs something. And even then, she don't like you enough to give you what you need, want, and desire. DAFUQ? What's up, Ricky the Chef? What's buzzing, cousin? You need to get you some of these shirts out there, man. I got you. Let me know what's happening, baby. Let's get you and Tori and the kids some of these. But like, this is the thing. Like, again, nobody's saying that she has to sell him or barter him with the booty. She ain't got to barter him with the booty. But come on, man. Come on, man. If you pull back, see how far she draw back from you. See how far she draw back. And that lets you know, now maybe you may have lost the money that you've already invested, but it's saving you from future money pits. You saving yourself from future money pits. And there's nothing wrong with that. And again, it's not about the sex. It's about the reciprocity. You understand what I'm saying? Like, where does this reciprocate? Where does this kick back over? Where does my ROI come back? Where's the return on this investment? Somewhere I was expecting this to have this amount of growth. And there's nothing wrong for you to think like that, sir. Just like there's nothing wrong for her to... I'm not mad at her for keeping it from you. You should be. I'm not, because again, this is life. You decided to allow this to occur. I told you I'm going to keep it funky with you. You allowed this. You created this scenario for yourself, dog. So now you got to find a way to mold it to where either you like it or toss it out. What they say, nip it in the bud to keep it from growing weeds. Nip this quick, because this is dragging you down. She quicksanding you. Like, you feel like, oh, I got hope, I got hope, I got hope. But constantly you getting drugged down. That's the second time I used quicksand today on 2 different shows. I like that. It's got so many multiple meanings. But like, you feeling like you got hope in this relationship, but then every time you think about it, you sinking further and further down. She ain't throwing you a vine. She ain't throwing you no rope. She ain't throwing you no pee. And you can't even feel like, now you feel like you drowning in this quicksand. You suffocating in this quicksand. Relationships ain't supposed to be one-sided transactions. They're not supposed to be that way. This is not Build-A-Bay. You know what I'm saying? Like Build-A-Bay by Okay, let me put this much into it. Let me do this. Let me do this. Weird science in her, putting her together to be your perfect woman. I'm not saying it's that, but she had to come with some of it on her own. Exactly. That's a very terrible situation to be in. Quicksand, like in life or in the woods. It's a very terrible situation to be in. You're right, Ricky the Chef. You are absolutely right. And co-signing on a loan, come on, bruh. I want better for you, Mr. Finessed and Frustrated. You co-sign on a loan? That's not just trusting somebody. That's exposing yourself legally to somebody who ain't even committed emotionally. You out there naked legally. You connected to her legally, and she not even close to being connected to you emotionally. If she doesn't pay that loan, if she don't make her payments, guess who bank account is coming out of? So that's more money in the money pit. That's more cash down the quicksand. I want so much better for you and more people out there that may be going through a similar situation or maybe be thinking like you. I want so much more for you. I want better for you. I don't want anybody to expose the exactly. That's what I told him earlier. They don't go together. He's sponsoring her. Exactly. That's perfect, Ricky the Chef. Ricky the Chef said you are her sponsor, and that is the truth. You are definitely her sponsor. And to be and if that's what you want to be, then okay. But don't write me and ask me what you're doing wrong to not be getting the reward that you're expecting or wanting or desiring. Because some people are like, you expecting it. No, I don't want to hear any of that either. Nobody's asking you to expect it. But what I am asking you is to at least look at it like, look, this is what I'm hoping for going in. Hoping you want some too. Because contrary to a lot of people's belief, women want it just as much, if not more, than we do. So if she not getting it from you, then trust and believe. Either she got a drawer full or she got a phone full. Either way, you still on the outside looking in. You see the shadows, you hear the sounds, but you don't do nothing. You just turn back around. You heard Too Short and E40. You heard them. This is real life. So again, I want so much more for you. Now, I know. You're holding on to the potential of, because right now, like, you so invested financially, time-wise, you hoping, and when she give it to you, I'm gonna say when, because I'm optimistic. When she give it to you, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna take my advice and use some of it and throw some of it away. When she give it to you, I hope that's fine. And not only her, I hope you better bring it, boy. You don't put on no slow jam tape and you done before the first song. Don't do it. I hope it's fire. You say all relationships need requirements and they need to be set before getting serious. And that's it. All relationships have needs and requirements, and they need to be established and understood. And you know what I'm saying? And, and that way ain't nothing better than a good understanding. A good understanding will take you a long way. So and all I'm saying is you better listen to J. Cole's song. You know what I mean? Like, you better be practicing. I hope you better already got it down pat, homeboy, because don't be financing all this and then she finally give you some and you whack. You ain't never getting no more. You ain't never getting no more. You're going to lose your own house. So I'm just telling you, I want better for you. Just make sure that since you holding on for the potential of possibly getting some, that you ready. And I know you thinking maybe she just needs more time. But come on, fam. If she needed time, she wouldn't be taking your time, your money, and your peace and giving you nothing but excuses. Excuses are like armpits. Everybody got them, and sometimes they stink. Everybody got them. But all she giving you, exactly. What did you say, Ricky the Chef? She said she don't like him. She don't like you. She don't like you. You don't believe you. You need more people. The people are telling you, Mr. Finessed and Frustrated, she don't like you, bruh. She don't like you. So right now, like everybody's saying, you are a sponsor. Like I told you before, you not in a relationship. You are in a financial agreement. You are financing her lifestyle, man. That ain't your girlfriend. That's your sponsee. Think about these things. The people are telling you. The streets is talking. Listen, bruh. Listen. That's not the time. That's not potential. That's time theft. That's her stealing your time. But you say, man, listen, sorry to tell you, she just not into you. And that's coming from a woman. That's 313 Kiki said that. She said, man, listen, sorry to tell you, she's just not that into you. Women will tell you. The station owner sitting looking at me like, yeah, man, the people speaking. Like, and normally she got some smart-ish to say on the backside. Like, it ain't always about that. No. She's a realist. She is a realist, if nothing else. Oh my goodness. She the number one subscriber to If the Truth Hurts, Say Ouch. If the truth hurts, say ouch, bro. I've been saying that for years. Because sometimes the truth do hurt. You gotta be like, you know what? Lump upside my head. I took that. I'll take that on the chin. That's on me, baby. That's on me, baby. So sometimes it happens like that, right? But here's the thing. This is what you need to do, bro. First of all, cut ties with her, man. Don't hold on to this potential. I'm not going to lie to you and sit there and be like, yeah, it's a possibility. One day she going to, like I said, I'm optimistic. And the thing about it is, I think once you cut her off, she going to come back and screw your brains out. Because she going to miss that. She going to miss it. And she going to know what it was that made her lose it. She's going to know exactly what it was that caused her to lose it. Because she know. She already know what she doing. This is not by mistake. What's up, Dr. Pixie? Dr. Lewis on the line. Okay, E, tell me. So if you got a guy that's sponsoring everything that you do and sign on a loan for you, taking you out, nice places, and, spending all this time and money on you, and you ain't even gave him a hug, a kiss, or nothing, no goodies, no nothing, and you tell him that you got to really like somebody, do you like him? I don't think you do. Because Kiki over here said no, she don't like you. Ikari said she don't like you. You know what I'm saying? She said she may like you. Now she's being nice. She said she may like you. Look, she like what you do for her. She like what you do. And Dr. Pixie said no, she don't like you. And these women I've been knowing for 20 some odd years, 30 years, some of it. I've been knowing these for 10. And they telling you the truth. She don't like you. So, what's up, JT? Janae Tyler's sister in the building. What's up, Carmen McDaniel? Another sister in the building. So, y'all real women. Y'all tell me. So, this the same thing I'm at. You say, I'm using him. That's it, Dr. Pixie. Dr. Pixie said, I'm using him if that's what she's doing. So, Carmen, JT, I'm asking y'all this same question. If you got a guy that can co-sign on a loan for you, he out there taking you out to eat, spending a gang of money on you, and Ricky the chef said he got no game. He's doing all these things for you. You ain't kissed him, ain't let him rub up against you in a sexual way or nothing. Do you really? It's all about you got to really like somebody before you get intimate. Do you like him? Tell me the truth. JT, Carmen, tell me the truth. Do you like that person? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say you don't. Would you say if I like him, he probably isn't spending much at all. And that's the thing. That's the thing. When women like you, they're not even going to cause you to really spend your money like that. They're not going to, because the time that they're spending with you is way more valuable. A picnic in the park. I don't even like saying that word picnic, but a lunch in the park. Exactly. He hasn't even tasted the good. He ain't tasted them, ain't smelt them, ain't rubbed up against them, ain't put the tip in, nothing. Carmen McDaniel said, and she that's my sanctified sister. She's saying, nope, she don't like you. If she doing all these things for you, and you doing all these things for her, and you're not getting nothing in return, no affection whatsoever. Come on, man. The carnal nature of men and women is similar. It's similar. It may not always, one kindling don't always like the other one, but when you get the right ones together, man, that fire is blazing. So the thing about it is she don't like you, bro. So again, cut ties immediately. Not next week, not after the next conversation. Just cut it off. Because if you don't, then you're going to fall right back into that quicksand that I keep telling you about. That she is quicksand. You're going to fall right back into that. Rinse and repeat. You need closure from someone who's been closed off to you the whole time. So you need closure from her. She has been closed off to you this entire time. Y'all been quote unquote dating, right? Y'all been dating. You say exactly. Carmen McDaniel says something ain't right. Go with your gut. Go with your gut. Like Dr. Pixie said, if she really liked you, you wouldn't be spending hardly much at all. And that's coming from a lot of the women. Women will tell you when they like you because they prefer your time over your tokens. Not saying they don't want you to spend nothing. Don't get me wrong. Now, hey, I got all sisters. They ain't gonna say don't spend nothing. But if they like you, they're not gonna cause you to break the bank for them. They're not gonna ask you to co-sign on a loan for them before they've even given you even loaned you some of them legs. She ain't loaned you nothing in them legs and you done signed on the loan. Again, I don't care if it was for $500. If she doesn't make her payments, guess who got to pay that with the interest? Guess whose bank it's coming out of? Yours. And you said you co-signed on a small loan. The way you saying it, that small loan probably got a comma attached to it. Single digit, maybe 5 digits, maybe 4 digits. But that comma, it's got a comma to it. I know it does. That's a 4 to 5 digit loan that you can help sign on. And if she reneges, so now that's another thing. Before you cut her off, now you got to realize that you may have to chalk that up. Are you willing to do that? Is it going to cost you less to cut her off now than it will cost you to continue to finance her life and finance this loan? JT said light bulb. When I said that part, she put a big light bulb emoji. You know what I mean? But she sent 20 stars. That's what's happening. Appreciate you, sister. You know what I mean? This is a real ideal. You got to think about that now. So when you go to cut her off, you got to know, like, man, have y'all established? Has she paid this loan back? Like, how much she got left on it? What is the deal? What's left on this loan? Because right now you got to ask yourself, is it going to cost you more to stick with her, or is it going to cost you more to cut her off right now? Because it's already going to cost you a lot. Time, money, energy, pride. It's cost you a lot already. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you along with everybody else who gathers their thoughts and decides to go ahead and send in a letter to me, swallowing whatever it is that you may be feeling on the inside. I appreciate your letter. And I'm always thankful to my online colleagues who give their perspective as well, because mine is only one, but it's coming from a plethora of experience. But again, I'm loving their responses as well, because they're telling you these things that are reality and that are facts. What the kids say, no cap, all facts, no cap. You know what I mean? They telling you the real. They breaking it down to you. You know? So think about that. How much is it going to cost you to cut her off? Because if she hasn't paid that loan back yet, you cut her off, she more than likely ain't going to pay it off still. And by the sound of your letter, you probably helping her with the payments on it. So you double paying this loan. You paying the loan. So if you're already paying it, then cut her off. You already got that bill coming out your bill anyway. You probably got it on auto pay. Come on, Mr. Charms. I'm going to call you Mr. Charms because you're playing like a sucker right now. I'm not going to lie to you. You're playing like a sucker. And I'm not usually one to throw that word around lightly, but this one right here, he found that one. She got one, you know? And it's not cool that you're going through this. Because again, like I said, I want better for you. So I ain't laughing at you. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not being disrespectful to you in your letter. Not at all. I just want you to know reality. Chalk it up. Learn the lesson. You got played. Own it. Own that. The moment you own it, take it on like, hey, you know what? I did. I'm going to take that on the chin. I'm going to take that chin check. I learned. Next time, Philly shell him. Get that shoulder up. Put that hand up. Protect yourself next time so you ain't got to keep taking them on the chin like this. You know? Understand this, that it's not always about like having the right answer all the time. Just know sometimes you're not going to have the answer, but as long as you put forth the effort to get the knowledge from it, then you've learned the lesson from it. So you didn't have the answer for this one. You didn't have the correct answer for this particular woman in handling these things. You say, don't ever lend anything you're not willing to lose. That's, say it again, JT. What's up, Ray Butler? 2-4 in the building. Say it again, JT. Never loan anything that you're not willing to lose. I'm not loaning $1 if I think that if I'm worried about not getting it back. Never. Never, ever, 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 never. Because I used to be like, man, if this person don't pay me back my money, we're going to have issues. You know? But I chalk it up sometime. You know? Oh, you ain't worried about being late. You good, Ray Beasy. You know, so like, but that don't mean y'all just come to me asking me for nothing, not thinking about y'all gonna pay it back. You say, and JT said, you deserve better. Lesson learned. Now keep it moving. These are the women telling you these things, sir. Finessed and frustrated. These are the ladies telling you these things. She just said, and you deserve better. She's telling you deserve better than what this woman is giving you. She's telling you this from the female perspective. Like, you deserve better. You know, she ain't right for doing this. Again, I'm not mad at her for doing it because she found her a hustle. You know, you say, you look at it all as a gift, Ray Butler. Exactly. You say gold diggers ain't ish. I mean, that's another thing Les Covington said. You know, but Kanye made millions off a song. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke ones. You know? So this one, she found her a hustle. And that's another. Oh, Marcus Dixon said, if you cut her off, no, you can't come back. And that's, I forgot to tell him that. Thank you, Mr. Dixon. I forgot to tell him that. If you cut her off, you can't spin the block on this one, dog. You absolutely cannot spin the block if you cut her off, dog. You can't, man. You can't. I don't want you to do that. That is the recipe for a disaster, because if you spin the block after cutting her off, then she got you in the net. Right now, she got you on the line, and she keep luring you in little by little. Let me get that loan out you. Okay, let me get that fancy 5-star dinner out you. Okay, I need this bill right here paid real quick. She got you like that, right? So she got you hooked on what? What was the bait? What was the bait? You know what I mean? Exactly. Ray Butler said no replays allowed. Exactly. No spinning the block on this one, because if you spin the block, then now she got you in the net. She knows she has you, and you have actively chosen you. Now you can't blame her at all. You say he would never. Ricky the chef said you'll never get close to that bed. How far you are away right now? She knows she got you far away. You ain't even smell. You don't even know what it smell like. You ain't laid in her lap. No, nothing. Come on, man. You got to. Hey, you want my glasses? Because you're not seeing this situation in a clear way, my man. You're not seeing this in a very clear way, my man. You know, you got to understand these things. Like, you know, no investing in people who don't invest back in you. Because the most valuable thing that you've lost here is not the money. It's not the credibility on the loan. It's the time that you've invested in her. I can give you $1 million today, and you can give me $1,100 bills next month, and we even on that. But if I give you 10 minutes today on the 7th of May, I can't get these 10 minutes back, because the 7th of May, 2025, not coming back. What's up? I love me 9185 885. You know, this is the thing. You know, that's tarnished goods. Exactly, Ray Butler. These are tarnished goods. You can no longer go back to this situation when you cut her off. I'm going to say when. I'm not going to say if, because I'm hoping, I'm hoping you take this advice from me and all these other individuals who spitting to you and giving you the real deal. I'm hoping you take this advice, my brother. I'm hoping, because you said in your letter, deep down, I know I'm being played, but part of me still wants to believe she's taking things slow, or maybe has a wall up. Yeah, it's a wall up. The great wall of vagina. And you not getting in it. You're not getting in it, bruh. She got a wall up on that vajay, and you're not getting anywhere near it. That's Fort Knox. And you not getting in, bruh. Like Ricky the Chef said earlier, you don't have the game to be able to get in there by the conversation that you're giving. You don't have the words to say. You know, you should never invest in people who don't invest back in you. And she's not investing back in you. Okay, so now let's go back. And I told you a few things. Like, we broke it down, right? We told you that, yes, you're getting played. There's no other way to look at this. I said it. All the online colleagues have said it. You're getting played. So now we decided, what can we do to help you? We're all trying to help you. We said, cut her off. We said that. We said, can't bounce back, right? But now, you know, we said, learn your lesson and know that, take that and own the fact that you got played. You lost. You lost that round. Okay. Only people got perfect records. I ain't gonna say Floyd because he really lost the fight, but it didn't count as oh yeah, me clicking. He lost, but he didn't count as a loss. But and that's what I said too, Marcus Dixon. She's getting it from somewhere else. You say if the flag is red, stop hoping it'll turn green. These are people telling you. They telling you. Because after you've done these things, cut her off. After you've taken that L and owned it, would you say she may be taking the money back to her main man? Oh my goodness. I ain't even calculate that one in, Dr. Pixie. Thank you, ma'am. She said she may be taking the money that you give her back to her main dude. Oh my goodness. I remember people being that way. Like, I was dating a girl one time way back in the day in the 90s, right? And she didn't even drink. But I stayed with drinks every time we was in the club together because somebody else would want to buy her a drink and she would order what I drank and bring it to me. So that is so true, Dr. Pixie. That is so true. She may be taking the bread back to her main dude. What'd you say, Ricky the Chef? Voluntary repo. Then leave that situation alone. You say, and he agreed with Dr. Pixie. Exactly. That's the thing. And the people over here saying if the flag is red, don't quit hoping that it's gonna turn green. So after you've done these things, now how do you rebuild yourself? Because right now you got to focus on your self-worth, because right now you are feeling down in the dumps about who you are, how you rocking, how things are working in on your benefit in regards to relationships, love, sex, or whatever you're contemplating here, right? You know, how do you rebuild your self-worth? How do you get your confidence back? I'm gonna tell you what you do. Exactly. Ray Butler said, you the side dude. You're not her boyfriend. You the side dude. You are a side piece. That is real. And that's what Ricky the Chef said. She pimping. And these thoughts pop into our heads like boop, 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 boop. These are realities. He's coming from men and women, right? So now after you've done these things, how do you rebuild that self-worth and that confidence? This is the first thing you do. You focus on you for a while. Ooh, don't get me wrong. Focusing on yourself can get lonely in regards to these things, but you ain't getting no cookies right now anyway. And I'm surprised you ain't say that you got some other pieces on the side. You investing all this in one person and you ain't smashing nothing. Nothing. I'm hoping you got some side pieces on the side, Frustrated and Finesse, and you just really liking this one the most. So I'm hoping you getting something, bro. But if you're not, again, focus on you for a minute. And realize, like, dang, I like to go out to eat them. I like to treat myself to food. You know, I like to be able to, you know, feel good about the way I'm walking around. You don't have to go co-sign on a loan for yourself or anything like that. But, you know, you are financially stable enough to be able to treat yourself to some things. Focus on you because you gave too much to somebody who was not worth it, man. You gave a whole lot to somebody who wasn't worth your time and who wasn't worth your energy. You gave it up to her, dog. And so now with that, you just got to know you're not alone. You just focusing on yourself. You know what I'm saying? My guy, it's a lot of people out here who have experienced something similar, maybe not the same, but they've experienced something similar and they've decided to make options and moves in other directions. I ain't gonna sit. Only reason I'm able to tell you these things is because I've gotten to a point in a relationship where it was like that, and you know, but not like that. You know, I got to a point where I'm not investing any more of my time and energy if something ain't being reciprocated, and that's why I told you the main thing: pump the brakes. pull back a little bit. And when pulling back, you can get a chance to get a better view of you and who you are. You can get a better understanding of what you've got going on in your life and in your world. And once you understand you, then you'll be able to better be there for somebody else. Would you say she shouldn't have to be getting any money if he wasn't getting any anyway? And that's another thing, Marcus Dixon. A lot of women say, well, it ain't transactional. It ain't, but it is. And that's what Ray Butler said, know your value. It's a lot of people, men and women, that fall for the finesse, okay? But what makes the difference is what you do after you wake up, my man. And hopefully my words, the words of my online colleagues, hopefully they have woken you up enough to realize, like, yeah, man, I got to be more careful. So yeah, consider this the nudge that you were looking for. You said hopefully you need that one last nudge to push you over the edge. Matter of fact, it ain't even nudge. I'ma kick you in the door, waving the fofo with love, though. With love. Again, this is love and respect. Love for another brother, respect for another man. I'm hoping you get that same love and respect for yourself in this regards to this situation. All right? Would you say, listen, as a celibate woman, I'm still falling for that. There has to be someone for reciprocity. And as a celibate woman, oh yeah, I feel you, JT. I want certain things and gifts. And exactly. Hey, and again, I'm not saying that she gotta give it up, but you said that you won't accept certain things from a man just because what he want on the other side of that coin. You understand? So that's as an intelligent move and somebody who has love and respect for yourself and for the person who you're dealing with. Okay. So again, I thank y'all all for tuning in. That's all I got for today. And if y'all got a story or a situation that y'all need me and my online colleagues to talk about, holla at the homie. Send it to HOLLAATTHAHOMIE@gmail.com. So until the next time I breathe on y'all again, take care of yourselves and of each other. I'm 360 the Poet. I'm going to holler at y'all in a minute.
Hi. Hey. What's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot1025fm.com.
This is Wix Studio, built to meet any brief. When the brief calls for complex structure, let AI map your site architecture in wireframes. Then dive into your favorite part, the design. Wix Studio, built for the way you create.